Motivations with Caprice. I have author, motivational speaker, designer. He's the business. I have Mr. Billionaire P.A. How are you today?
Anybody that get ready to see this already know we speaking mad dreams into existence. It's okay for your pockets to be broke. Just make sure your mind makes sense. As long as your mind makes sense, you'll put money in your pocket. Wealthy!
Wealthy! Alright, now you have the shirt on. I speak dreams into existence. Now, what made you start your clothing line?
Well, the inspiration behind the I Speak Dreams into Existence, basically I just wanted to inspire people to go to pursue their dreams, execute their dreams. Don't never let nobody, don't never put your dream in somebody else's hands because they don't care about it like you do. And so I created a company, added the S on Wealthy Minds to encourage you. If your mama looking, your sister looking, this for you, man. Get up off the couch. You can't sleep on your dream. You got to dream with your eyes open. And that's called living your dreams. I don't even like to dream no more. I don't sleep on my dreams. I watch them come true.
All right. Wealthy, oh, so that's your thing. Wealthy.
All the time. Send that video to Oprah, please. That's
right,
another dream.
Every motivational speaker, though, they usually have a story, a backstory. Now, we don't just grow up and we're just super positive all the time. Could you give us a little backstory about you? What made you, turn your mind into more positive thinking?
Well, what I did was I turned all my negative situations into a positive.
Right.
Everything that I went through, all the quotes, I play around a lot, but it's basically, life's short. You're supposed to have fun. And you know what I'm saying? I just one of them people that when I spent them 63 days in my car, I had a little time with myself. I found myself. So now when I come out to the world, I know who I am. So, when people try to judge me or if people judge me or say things about me, I could care less. I've been through it all. Seen my mama my mama was told she would never walk again. That's how I wrote the quote. The doctor said my mama would never walk again. So I told her close her eyes and taught her how to glide. We were so broke. That's how I wrote the quote. It's okay for your pockets to be broke. Just make sure your mind makes sense. I was trapped inside of a negative environment. That's how I wrote the quote. I fell in love with success. So I guess that means I cheated on failure. We just around so much negativity that I just wanted to inspire people. That's how I wrote the quote. I just tested positive with MTD, motivated, transmitted disease. If you touch me, look at me, email me, or hate on me, I will infect you with motivation.
All right.
Since y'all looking, y'all motivated. Get wealthy.
Get wealthy.
See, she already know, man. And then you can never have too much faith, man. See, the vision, Wealthy Minds, is not just about my dream, man. It's about bringing people from all different walks of life together and just encouraging them to speak their dreams into existence, regardless of their religion, their race, whether you even like them, man. Just learn to work together and speak dreams into existence. You got to spend every night with them. Just execute your dreams.
So you have the single, Have Too Much Faith. How did that come about? You wrote the song.
Yeah, I have a writing partner. Her name is I Catch, and me and her, we basically came together, wanted to just inspire people through music, because I understand everybody don't wear t-shirts and everybody don't wear, my bands or my clothing. But my mission is truly to inspire over 1 billion people to speak their wonderful dreams into existence. And so I'm gonna do me and her got together, we said we're gonna do 6 songs, turn each one of my quotes that we like into songs. So we started with You Can Never Have Too Much Faith. And the single is Too Much Faith on iTunes. Go on iTunes and download Too Much Faith. And it will encourage you to, I'm finna do a commercial right here for y'all. Go on iTunes and download Too Much Faith and upload A Wealthy Mind. Wealthy! I just like to have a little fun, so excuse me, y'all. If y'all in LA, come put your dreams on the wall too.
I was gonna talk about that. We are standing right in front of the dream wall, and what made you do this?
I basically wanted to, the way I created the dream wall was to inspire people to speak their dreams into existence. And I wanted to surround myself around positive thoughts, positive everything. So, a lot of times you wake up sometimes, and when I was growing up, I see people put their celebrity pictures on the dream. No offense to any other celebrities. I love them, I admire them, the ones that I look up to. But I think that you should look at your dream just as much as you look at somebody else's, because they already got their success. And so I think it's important for me to put my friends' dreams up on the wall. When I get up, it inspires me, man. You wake up in your house and you got a dream wall. That's not typical. And when I wake up every day, my door right there says, speak your dream into existence. So if don't nobody else believe in my dream, at least my door reminds me to speak my dream into existence.
That's right. You can feel the positivity in here. And like I was telling someone earlier, normally we wake up and we just surrounded by blank walls or maybe a calendar on our wall, but it is awesome that you have other people's dreams. And I even wrote my own dream on the wall because I'm speaking them into existence. You also have some more shirts. Let's go down some of them. The first one you came out with was Damn a Recession, I'm in a Succession. And this was while you were sleeping in the car for X amount of days, and you created the shirt.
Yeah, I created the quote while I was in the car.
Okay.
I created a lot of the quotes. I created God's on my team, who's on yours on day 14 when I was in, it was San Jose, San Francisco, and the Oakland area when I was in the car, when I spent the 63 days, and then I wrote down a recession, I'm in a succession, because I had came from a broke lifestyle, and then I hooked up with a guy who was doing real estate, and his mentality was wealthy, and I remember just walking in his house and he had like 20 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes, and I told him that he was stupid for spending that kind of money on some shoes, and it was because, you know, where I come from, my mentality just didn't digest that I was worth having stuff like that. And so some people just don't value or see the potential in themselves that they deserve more in life than they actually think that they have. You know what I'm saying? So just because you don't have it don't mean you can't envision it. And that's why I wrote another quote that says, you know, most people have eyes, meaning they can see, but they don't have no vision. So when I created Wealthy Minds, my mom, she could see, but she didn't see the vision of it, and now she do. And so back to your question, you know, this dude, he told me, you know, if you don't like the price of something, just make more money. And I never thought about life like that. And so now when you want something, go get it.
Go get it. Make that money for it. You also have another t-shirt, Wealthy, another t-shirt that says...
That's a shirt too.
God's on my team, who's on yours? What was the inspiration behind that?
Long story short, I went 20 years, and I think it was about 2021. I started fully believing in God when I was about 20, 22. And because of my trials and tribulation, it was just hard to have faith in God, because, you know, I done seen it all, man. I done saw it. My grandma always taught me to be transparent and give people the option to whether they want to be around you and hang around you. And so that's what I like to do. I just like to be a transparent person and live my life and be who God created me to be. You know, I'm not trying to live no life to impress nobody. Like, I really surround myself around these dreams because that's what inspires me. You know, I'm too gifted to lose my sanctity, and so in order not to lose my sanctity, I chose to create this dream wall, too much faith and, you know, stuff to inspire me, and then I'm able to inspire people. You know, it's kind of like a lot of people want you to help them, but it's like first you got to help yourself before you can go out and help other people. And so that's what I had to do. I had to go through my whole entire body and change and dissect my whole body and change every bone in me from negative and change it, you know, make it positive. And that's what we did with the dream wall, too much faith, the God's on my team. And you know, when I wrote that originally, my mama, she came back, and that was probably one of the happiest days of her whole life, because she remembered them phone calls. She used to call and say, pray baby, pray baby. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, she'll tell you, I used to say a 4-letter word back to her because my situation was so bad. You know, my license was about to be suspended. I was just in the world, like, I didn't even think a God really exists, just to be honest with you. And to be honest, that's why so many of these young kids, they can't relate to it, because a lot of times people try to push their religion on you, and I felt like that's what was happening to me. And it's like now, I feel like now that I believe, like God took me through all that to get me to be able to talk to people who don't believe. I know just how to speak to them, because I remember I've only, you know, had faith 110%, probably 6 years of my life.
Oh wow! So you're going through a test, but now you're able to have a testimony.
Oh yeah.
Use that testimony to infect.
It's fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I look at all the things that I went through. With my mama she had screws in her leg like Superman had in his head. You know, doctor said she'll never walk again. Like I said, I told her to close her eyes. I taught her how to glide. Basically encouraging her. See, this her right here. This how this concept came. My mom didn't believe in my dream, and in a song I wrote, I said, ain't it amazing how my dreams affected you? I now got you speaking dreams into existence too. That's how the design came. That's a building blocks of honesty, trust, and integrity, you know, and all that makes and formulates one whole dream. You know, that's what my grandmama taught me. If you want, you can live in a house with a haystack, or you can build one with bricks. If you don't want it to move, you better make sure the foundation is set. And this foundation right here, I get closer for you. It ain't going nowhere, no matter who believes in it or not. This heartbeat right here, when I wake up every day, the best thing about what I love is taking every opportunity to fail, but knowing that my heart beats for success. Wealthy.
Wealthy. I love it.
Anything else?
You pretty much touched on everything. How can people connect with you?
Oh man, if you en route to success, you can start by following her first.
At Ashley Caprice.
Okay, and mine is at Billionaire P.A. And you got at _ Wealthy Minds. Go there and just, you know, speak your dreams into existence. Learn about more about Wealthy Minds if you want to be infected with success, motivation, and wealth. If you need encouragement, you know, we would do that for you. I would do whatever I can to personally help you, you know, just have fun with yourself. Live your dream and don't never let nobody tell you what you cannot do.
Live your dream. Stay positive. And how do you get people to stay positive? Through your speeches and through your quotes?
Well, basically what
how can people change their mind to think more positive?
That's the first thing I try to let people understand is the value of the power of the actual mind. And when you can understand the power of your mind, like nobody really gives you success. Like all you have to do is believe in yourself. And I'm a prime example of that. Like I used to sit around and listen to artists say hard work pays off. And I had worked on Wealthy Mind so long, and I was like, I don't know if I believe that, but my hard work is truly paid off. I sit in here when nobody didn't believe in this company, and that first shirt sold over 5,000 shirts in 3 months. You know, and people look at the success of it, but nobody sees the 45,000 people that told me no. So when you really want success, I hope you're ready to take all them no's. And at the end of the day, this is what I do right here. Every day I wake up, I enjoy the hustle every day. The success is just a hobby to me. Most people can't make money seriously. It's just a hobby for me. I seriously wake up to inspire people. That's what I really love to do. The key to success is you have to hang around people that you truly want to be like. If like a broke person can only teach you how to be broke. And that's just my personal opinion. And when my network changed, my income changed, my mentality changed, you know, I give credit where credit is due. The woman that, you know, met me in a time when I was in that car, you know, she fed me, she took care of me, she brought me out the car, and she watched me take this company to where it is today. And by people who personally know me, know this is bigger than money to me. This is bigger than people's race and everything. You know, like I said, I play around a lot and I like to have fun because that's what God created us to do. Right. You know, enjoy your life. I don't want to walk around and frown. I don't want to walk around and be sad. I done been through all the struggles. So now I'm going to enjoy this success and, you know, good company, good friends, you know, bringing people together to speak their dreams into existence. So don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Hang around positive people.
Always. It's been a pleasure having you. You know, go get the single, iTunes.com, Too Much Faith. Also, it says Billionaire P.A. on Twitter. What is this? What's going on here?
Just a little motivation right here. I created this face right here because people used to pick at my freckles.
Oh, okay.
In the South, and so I remember going to the doctor. I asked my mom if we could have them removed. I didn't get freckles till I was like 15. And we went to the doctor, tried to get the little freckles removed and stuff like that. But me and Mama didn't have the money at the time to get it, so, you know, I had to keep them. But at the end of the day, you know, as I got a little older, I found out that you just got to be thankful for the uniqueness of how God created you to be. And so when I realized that I had something to be blessed about, I decided to make this face for all them people who didn't like it to look at every day. So that's how I created this face. Everybody that didn't like this face, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to like it, but I created it for you to motivate you. You know, I'm not even here to like hate on you. I really want to inspire you to go get your dreams too. Speak your dream into existence too. It's success for everybody, so I want you to get what you deserve. Wealthy, sing the video too. Y'all already know. Oprah.
You already turned another negative into a positive. I love it. I can hang around you all day.
Oh, that's
I feel your energy.
Every quote, like I don't look for jobs, I create them. You know, everybody that know me, I committed a felony when I think I was in my early 20s, 21, and I couldn't get a job when I was in California. This is how I ended up in the South. I mean, in the car. I applied to over 152 companies and they rejected me because every time they ran my social security number, my felony would come up. And my mom called me, and that's one of them times where she was saying, pray, and because of my situation, I'm out here, you know, I'm saying, you know, I'm an African American man and I'm falling victim to what everybody want me to be, which is negative. You know, I have a child, and you know what I'm saying, I'm in California, and you know, I'm not able to provide for the child the way that I think that I should be able to. And you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with all type of other issues that's going on. It's like perception-wise, people look at you, oh, just another brother that, you know what I'm saying, just can't get right. And so I ended up, you know, I just screamed at her out of frustration and said, I don't look for jobs, I create them. I never knew that it would be in a book.
True.
Never knew that it would be on a shirt. That's just what I felt, and I wrote it down. And you know, 3, 4, 5 years later, you got the shirt. I don't look for jobs, I create them. You got, I speak dreams into existence.
That's the one my sister, she actually has this one. I love it. And people always stop her when she's wearing it. And like, oh my gosh, I love that shirt. Where can I buy one? I speak dreams into existence.
And if y'all want the true inspiration to the I Speak Dreams into Existence, I wrote this 8 years ago to my mom, and it said, trapped inside of a negative environment that wouldn't allow me to dream, to the point that I had to set my mind free, to the point that I now dream so big, dreams dream about me. That means if you dreaming about me, but I'm no longer selfish. I now encourage you all to please dream bigger than me. Close your eyes. We now sitting here at the Grammys. For this song I'm sitting here writing you. That done turned too much faith into us. Movie, man. We don't want an Oscar too. You didn't even audition for the role, mama. And you don't want Best Actress too. I guess that's the documentary that I produced for you. Ain't it amazing how my dreams affected you? I now got you speaking dreams into existence too. Speak your dream into existence, man. That's how, out of that whole thing though, that's how I pulled out this quote, I speak dreams into existence. And you know, I wrote that 8 years ago, and I say that to people just to let you know, everything that I wrote is what I'm living right now. You know, I didn't have no single 8 years ago. I didn't have no documentary. It's what I spoke into existence from a truck. When nobody didn't believe in me, I put them quotes on that roof, and I surrounded myself around each quote, and that the idea of the dream wall came from the truck. Just being able to use the 4 walls that you got. You ain't gotta have no mansion, you just work with what you got. And when you work with what you got, it'll work back with you.
You get what you want when you work with what you got.
Wealthy.
Right? Wealthy!
Send it to Oprah.